Florida-based Mrs. Johnson is 74. Before, she loved walking every morning, but now her legs were weak, heavy, and strained at night, keeping her awake. She assumed that was aging and acceptable. Suppose I told you her nighttime fight wasn't aging, but something more preventive, hiding in her fruit basket. Weak legs, nocturnal cramps, and heavy calves are not merely indicators of aging. In fact, over 60% of persons over 65 have muscle cramps or leg weakness, and many can relieve them by choosing the correct fruits. That's why this video matters. We'll reveal ordinary fruits that boost leg strength, circulation, and cramp relief. Have you ever had your legs give out when you needed them most? If you've experienced that, type 1 inch in the comments, 0 if not. I want to hear your tales because Senior Guide reads and responds to every remark. Before we begin, please subscribe. That way you won't miss a simple science-backed suggestion to strengthen and restore your body daily. Has someone said jackfruit is solely good for its sweetness? This tropical fruit has a secret that could make your legs stronger and lighter. Jackfruit naturally contains potassium, which balances electrolytes and prevents muscle cramps. In older adults, potassium-rich diets reduce muscle cramps and weakness by 40%, according to Harvard researchers. That makes jackfruit more than a snack. A natural muscle protector. Share a story. Robert, a 68-year-old former Texas bus driver, got calves cramps when he walked too long. He often got up from agonizing spasms at night. He blamed weak circulation, but his doctor said his potassium levels were low. Instead of taking pills, Robert started eating jackfruit weekly, seasonally fresh, frozen, or dried otherwise. He observed fewer evening cramps and improved endurance on his regular walks within weeks. His wife joked that he moved like a 10-year-old. Vitamin B6 is another jackfruit advantage. This vitamin helps nerves and muscles communicate, preventing numb or weak legs. The National Institutes of Health found that seniors with more B6 had better coordination and fewer foot tingling. That plus jackfruit's high fiber, which boosts blood flow and energy, make it a multi-level leg support. How can you incorporate jackfruit into your day? If fresh jackfruit is scarce, buy it frozen or canned in water. It can be blended into smoothies, added to fruit salads, or baked as a side dish. Consistency matters. Adding this fruit a few times a week can steadily develop leg strength and stability, I promise. If jackfruit helps Robert, imagine how it can help you. Prepare before we continue, because the next fruit may surprise you more. It's little, delicious, and has a secret twist. Most people think of plums as a juicy, sweet summer snack, but few realize how potent these purple fruits can be for leg strength and cramp prevention. Like jackfruit, plums are high in potassium, but their potassium regulates muscle contractions faster. When paired with regular hydration, potassium intake can reduce overnight cramping in seniors by 35%, according to Mayo Clinic research. Let me introduce 71-year-old Ohio granny Janet. She liked gardening but had to quit after 30 minutes because her calves stiffened. She thought it was arthritis, but her doctor said her blood test showed low potassium. Instead of cookies or chips, Janet snacked on 2 plums every afternoon. She could garden longer without cramps after a month. Even better, her doctor was thrilled to see her blood pressure improve as potassium-rich plums help heart health and circulation. Plums have more than potassium. Polyphenols, antioxidants that protect blood vessels, are abundant. Healthy arteries improve leg blood flow, minimizing the heavy, tired feeling many older persons complain of. The Journal of Nutrition found that seniors who ate polyphenol-rich fruits had better circulation and bone density. Plums have another secret benefit. They improve bone strength and reduce the incidence of weakness in old age. How can you incorporate plums? Enjoy fresh plums in season or slice them into your porridge. In addition to satisfying your sweet craving, this naturally strengthens your legs, which you may not know until you can walk farther, climb stairs easier, and sleep without cramps. It gets more exciting here. Plums sound amazing, but our next fruit does something surprising. It combats cramping too. It makes your legs feel lighter, especially in the summer heat. When summer hits, many older folks experience their legs feeling heavier, weaker, or cramping more. One neglected reason: dehydration. Here comes cantaloupe. About 90% of this orange-fleshed melon is water, making it a natural way to hydrate and feed your muscles. Dehydration is a leading cause of muscular cramps in seniors, especially in hot weather or after light exercise, according to the CDC. Take Arizona's 73-year-old retired mechanic George. He enjoyed short evening walks, but in heat his legs felt like they weighed 100 pounds. When his calves constricted, he had to sit on the sidewalk until they relaxed. His daughter advised him to eat more hydrating fruits. George started eating chilled cantaloupe in the afternoon. Within weeks, he had fewer cramps, greater evening energy, and better sleep because his legs no longer woke him up. Hydration is just one part. Cantaloupe contains potassium, which helps muscles contract and relax, and vitamin A, which protects muscular tissue against oxidative stress. Carotenoids, like those in orange melons, improve muscle weakness in older persons, according to a research in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition. Cantaloupe refreshes and strengthens your legs. You can include cantaloupe to your routine. Save it in cubes in the fridge for a cold snack. A smoothie with yogurt is an invigorating breakfast. Try it fresh after a walk to replenish fluids and electrolytes. A pleasant summer salad with cantaloupe, berries, and mint is also popular. The natural sweetness makes it a great sugary dessert substitute, keeping you healthy while fulfilling cravings. Think beyond cantaloupe's sweetness. It supports your legs gently, especially when heat or exercise makes them heavy. If cantaloupe impresses you, wait for the next one. Many athletes and older folks use this natural drink for a quick recuperation. After a lengthy run, athletes often grab a sports drink. Did you know a natural option works just as well, sometimes even better? Nature's electrolyte drink is coconut water. You need potassium, magnesium, and salt to balance your body after sweating or losing fluids, and it has them. A clinical trial in the Journal of Physiological Anthropology found that coconut water rehydrated participants as well as a commercial sports drink without sugar or artificial components. Its potassium content, frequently higher than a banana, is the key. Potassium and magnesium govern muscular contractions, whereas salt replaces perspiration. This trio keeps muscles from spasming. The American Journal of Clinical Nutrition noted that electrolyte imbalance is a major preventable cause of muscle weakness and cramping in older persons. Coconut water naturally bridges that gap. How can you use coconut water daily? No need to drink a liter. 1 cup after walking, gardening, or gentle exercise helps. Many add fresh fruit juice to coconut water for flavor or freeze it into ice cubes for smoothies. On hot days when dehydration and salt loss make legs heavy, it's invigorating. Consider coconut water a subtle but potent aid, not only to quench thirst. Providing minerals to your muscles keeps them strong. Before we continue, may I ask, ever tried coconut water after exercise and noticed a difference? Type 1" in the comments if you have, 0 otherwise. Make sure to subscribe to Senior Guide to get the next simple yet powerful tip. While coconut water is great, our next fruit is similarly outstanding. The creamy smoothness and healthy fats don't simply prevent cramps. Your legs get better blood circulation. Guacamole at a summer picnic may come to mind when you think of avocados. However, this luscious green fruit has more than flavor. It boosts muscle, health, and circulation. Avocados include potassium and magnesium, which reduce nocturnal cramps and smooth muscular contractions. The National Institutes of Health found that magnesium-rich diets reduce leg cramps in older persons, especially during sleep. Linda is 69 and from New Mexico. She liked line dancing at her community center, but her calves often cramped and forced her to stop. Her doctor attributed the issue to inadequate magnesium and weak circulation. Linda added half an avocado to her breakfast 3 times a week instead of just taking pills. Within a month, her legs didn't lock up during dancing practice, and she joined a longer session without pain. Being active with her pals made her stronger, more confident, and happier. Guacamole at a summer picnic may come to mind when you think of avocados. However, this luscious green fruit has more than flavor. It boosts muscle, health, and circulation. Avocados include potassium and magnesium, which reduce nocturnal cramps and smooth muscular contractions. The National Institutes of Health found that magnesium-rich diets reduce leg cramps in older persons, especially during sleep. Avocados help preserve muscle with age. Nearly 1 in 3 over 60s have sarcopenia. Avocados' potassium, magnesium, and heart-healthy fats reduce this process, making it easier to stay active and independent. How to fit avocados into your day without boredom. Spread mashed avocado on whole grain toast for a hearty breakfast, slice it into a salad for lunch, or combine it into a dairy-free smoothie. Some prefer it with salt and pepper. Regularity matters. Avocado a few times a week can improve leg strength and comfort. The next fruit is a classic because we're talking about popular fruits. You probably have the anti-cramp fruit in your kitchen. One fruit most people associate with muscle health is the banana. Bananas, known as the anti-cramp fruit, are one of the quickest and most efficient ways to strengthen and prevent leg spasms. Their high potassium level helps muscles contract and relax, reducing nighttime and activity-related lockups. According to the U.S. Department of Agriculture, a medium banana supplies 10% of the daily potassium requirement, making it one of the most convenient potassium sources. Frank, 72, is a former Michigan firefighter. He enjoyed lake fishing, but standing on the pier cramped his calves, so he often cut outings short. His doctor advised him to eat a banana before leaving. Frank followed that instruction and was surprised by the cramp decline. He could walk longer, enjoy his hobbies again, and joked that bananas had given him his second profession as a fisherman within weeks. Bananas restore more than potassium. Vitamin B6 aids nerve-to-muscle transmission, reducing leg tingling and numbness. Bananas also include easily digestible carbohydrates that fuel muscles quickly. So athletes eat them before or after exercise, and seniors can too, especially if fatigue and leg heaviness are daily issues. Bananas are naturally low in salt, making them a safe, heart-friendly choice for blood pressure watchers while still providing muscular nourishment. Bananas are multifunctional. Slice them into cereal, combine them into smoothies, or consume them for afternoon snack. By freezing and blending banana slices, sweet tooths can enjoy a sugar-free ice cream. Consuming bananas regularly restores electrolyte balance and builds leg strength. Next time your legs stiffen or weary rapidly, remember that a banana can help. Bananas round out today's potent fruits, but the overall picture matters more. Because daily routines are what keep elderly people strong and energetic, not one food. Remember that your table choices today will shape your strength tomorrow. Most nutrition discussions focus on vitamins and minerals like calcium, vitamin D, and magnesium, but there are other powerful non-vitamin, non-mineral chemicals that enhance leg strength, structure, and function. Please tell me where you're joining me today before we begin. Leave a remark and ask any questions. Our channel has more science-backed healthy aging advice, so subscribe. Legs will appreciate it. Start with protein. Legs often show the first indications of aging. Walking long distances, climbing stairs, and standing from a chair may be challenging. These minor changes may indicate sarcopenia, which affects up to a third of persons over 60. Is physical deterioration inevitable, or can we control it? Can a single vitamin keep our legs strong and vibrant as we age? Protein is that nutrient. Not only bodybuilders and athletes need protein. For older folks, it's essential for leg function and healthy aging. Protein is used to repair and rebuild muscles, but as we age, we use it less efficiently. Anabolic resistance means the body needs more high-quality protein to create muscle as easily as before. Protein becomes a powerhouse there. For leg strength, balance, and mobility, it gives lean muscular tissue raw materials. Still more astonishing is how leucine serves as a biological switch. Leucine, found in dairy, eggs, and lean meats, activates mTOR, signaling muscular growth. Even a protein-rich meal may not help aging legs maintain muscle without that signal. What if we don't receive enough? Slow deterioration has enormous repercussions. Weak legs, fall risk, mobility, injury rehabilitation, and independence risk. Despite ingesting enough calories, a shortage of protein can cause muscle breakdown silently, replacing strength with tiredness. Fortunately, we can actively fix this issue. According to new studies, older persons should eat more protein, 1.2 to 1.5 grams per kilogram of body weight per day, evenly distributed throughout the day to overcome anabolic resistance. Instead of conserving protein for dinner, give your legs protein at every meal, especially breakfast and lunch when seniors skimp. Protein sources also matter. Whey, eggs, fish, poultry, and Greek yogurt are high leucine proteins, but tofu, lentils, and quinoa can also help when combined. Protein shakes and powders are convenient, concentrated options for folks with low appetite or chewing issues. 2. Omega-3. Few people associate fat with healing or power. Consider something to avoid. But what if one fat could do the opposite? What if it soothed painful joints, improved leg blood flow, and protected the fragile nerves that enable every step? Omega-3 fatty acids are renowned for that, and their power is crucial. Older persons typically have leg discomfort, stiffness, and swelling due to chronic inflammation. Inflammation commonly causes knee arthritis, calves, and ankle pain, reducing leg comfort and mobility. Omega-3s are a natural long-term anti-inflammatory solution. Omega-3 fatty acids gradually reduce cellular inflammation, unlike over-the-counter painkillers. EPA and DHA, the two most active omega-3s in fish oil, impact the creation of signaling molecules called eicosanoids and resolvins, which reduce inflammation. The result? More flexible joints, less swelling and stiffness, and reduced chronic pain in legs. Omega-3's benefits go beyond inflammation. Humans naturally lose lower limb circulation as they age. In diabetes and peripheral artery disease, tiny capillaries that supply oxygen and nutrients to our legs and feet become less efficient, causing cold feet, cramps, poor wound healing, and more serious concerns. Endothelial function, the blood vessel lining, is improved by omega-3s. You get extra oxygen and nutrients to your leg muscles, nerves, and skin because they dilate your blood vessels and prevent clots. Better circulation feels wonderful and leads to stronger legs, faster recovery, and fewer issues. The research suggests that omega-3s may safeguard nerve health, especially for peripheral neuropathy patients with leg tingling, burning, or numbness. Omega-3s may retain lower limb sensation and minimize discomfort by lowering oxidative stress and increasing nerve cell regeneration. This is crucial for elderly persons with diabetes or vascular disorders who may not notice injuries or infections due to loss of feeling. Where is this amazing fat? Cold water fatty fish like salmon, mackerel, sardines, and anchovies are the richest providers of EPA and DHA. Purified fish oil supplements or vegan algal oil can help non-fish eaters. For anti-inflammatory and cardiovascular effects, numerous studies recommend 1,000 to 2,000 mg of mixed EPA and DHA per day. 3. Collagen. Collagen underpins every strong step, supple knee, and steady ankle. It wraps your tendons, cushions your joints, and springs your ligaments. This structural matrix literally holds your legs together, but it diminishes over time. Your knees bend less, your joints hurt, and your legs lose stability and bounce. Can we recover from time? Collagen. Can it repair aged legs? Collagen peptides offer a viable solution. Connective tissue is scaffolded by collagen, the body's most abundant protein. After 30, your body produces less collagen annually. That decline is felt in every creaking knee and overstretched tendon by your 60s or 70s. Collagen loss is slower to show but no less severe than muscle mass, which may be restored with training and protein. Here come collagen peptides. Hydrolyzed collagen peptides are broken down into short amino acid chains that are easily absorbed into the bloodstream. They don't disappear, they travel to joints and connective tissues to stimulate collagen formation as messengers. Clinical investigations showed that daily collagen peptides reduced joint discomfort, enhanced flexibility, and increased bone mineral density. They mean stronger knees, ankles, and a lower risk of soft tissue injuries that could take months to repair in older folks. Collagen helps with strength and movement. Maintaining collagen-rich tissues makes legs move smoothly, knee glides without grinding, inflammation-free Achilles flexion. Every step is supported by the thick plantar fascia, which connects your heel to your toes. Healthy collagen architecture underpins these minor leg functions. Collagen doesn't work alone. It needs crucial cofactors, including vitamin C, which switches collagen synthesis, to work. Your body can't manufacture or rebuild collagen without it, no matter how much you eat. Many high-quality collagen supplements incorporate vitamin C or recommend taking it with citrus or bell peppers. Timing and consistency matter. Daily dosage for 8 to 12 weeks yields the best clinical results. Collagen peptides are usually generated from bovine, cow, marine, fish, or porcine collagen. Marine collagen is preferred for its absorption, although bovine is the best studied for joint and bone support. All contain the necessary amino acids, glycine, proline, and hydroxyproline needed to regenerate connective tissue. 4. Creatine. Can deep cellular energy that powers strong, powerful legs be restored in aged bodies? Creatine, often thought of just a bodybuilding supplement, is now acknowledged as a powerful anti-aging vitamin. Creatine is a natural ingredient in muscles that provides quick energy. Your muscles use creatine to renew ATP when you stand, climb, or lift, especially when the movement is swift or powerful. It's like leg backup generators. Our natural creatine storage and ability to generate rapid, efficient energy during movement fade with age. The result? Easy leg weariness, slower walking pace, and a modest but dangerous loss of balance and confidence. However, this is remarkable. One of the most researched and effective supplements for age-related muscle decrease is creatine. Creatine increases lower body strength, muscular growth, and functional performance in older individuals when paired with even light resistance training. Creatine supplementation after regular exercise enhances seniors' walking speed, chair rise time, and leg power in meta-analyses. Creatine helps retain muscle in sedentary or feeble people, giving their legs a base strength without hard workouts. Creatine benefits more than muscles. Emerging research suggests it may also support bone density due to the greater tension muscles exert on bones when strengthened. This is especially true for the legs, which bear the body's weight and are easily broken by falls. Creatine strengthens muscles and bones. Creatine's benefits are frequently visible within weeks, unlike other supplements that take months. Users report increased energy during walks, stability while rising from a chair, and leg strength. How do you react? Most people use creatine monohydrate, a well-researched and cheap type. 3 to 5 grams daily is safe and helpful for older persons. Consistency replaces loading and cycling. It can be added to water or smoothies with a meal for optimal absorption. What about adverse effects? Creatine has been widely investigated and is safe even in older people at suitable levels. Minor water retention usually goes away fast. Clinical trials have mostly disproven renal health issues in healthy people. 5. Glucosamine isn't showy, not a fashionable superfood or performance supplement. For decades, it has quietly been one of the most investigated nutrients for joint health, especially in the context of osteoarthritis, which affects millions of aging adults. Being more than a painkiller makes glucosamine special. It's a building block of cartilage, joint fluid, and connective tissue molecules. Consider it raw material for joint repair. The body's cartilage regeneration ability declines with age. Thinner joint surfaces, inflammation, stiffness, and pain ensue, especially in leg weight-bearing joints. Knees take the hit. Glucosamine helps the body produce cartilage and maintains the thick viscous fluid that lubricates and nourishes joints. Long-term research, including those analyzed in Cochrane meta-analyses, have demonstrated that glucosamine, especially sulfate, reduces joint discomfort and slows cartilage degradation, especially in the knee. Most of these studies focus on the knee, but the principles extend to the ankles and feet, where cartilage wear can be just as devastating. Perhaps glucosamine's stabilizing impact is most underrated. Glucosamine supports structure, unlike painkillers. The interior framework of joints is gradually reinforced. Users often remark small but significant benefits: less cracking, easier bending, more fluid motion, and confidence in daily chores like climbing stairs or walking on uneven ground. Glucosamine and chondroitin, another cartilage-supporting substance, improve mobility and joint comfort somewhat but consistently. Glucosamine alone is still useful, especially when taken early before joint degeneration increases. In the battle against aging legs, slow and steady wins the day. How should it be taken? Glucosamine sulfate is usually taken in 2 or 3 doses with meals at 1,500 milligrams per day. Consistency is important because benefits may take 4 to 8 weeks. While generally well tolerated, shellfish allergies should be monitored because some supplements are made from shellfish exoskeletons, however many plant-based or synthetic solutions are available. 6. Curcumin. Curcumin, utilized in Ayurveda and Chinese herbalism, has earned global recognition for its anti-inflammatory and antioxidant qualities. This goes beyond folklore. Modern research has confirmed curcumin's effects in hundreds of trials, including on chronic joint and muscle disorders. Curcumin may help older persons with leg and lower extremity osteoarthritis, tendinitis, and inflammatory pain. How does it work? Curcumin stops the inflammatory cascade by suppressing COX-2 and 5-LOX enzymes and signaling molecules including TNF-alpha and interleukins that cause swelling and discomfort. Curcumin, especially in optimal forms, is easier on the body than traditional NSAIDs, which often have gastrointestinal side effects or long-term hazards. In clinical trials, curcumin reduced arthritis, joint pain, and stiffness, as well as ibuprofen, with a much superior safety profile. Less knee swelling, less tension in overused tendons, and increased comfort during activity for aged legs. It helps with plantar fasciitis, a difficult-to-treat ailment where inflammation in the thick band of tissue around the bottom of the foot produces heel discomfort with every stride. Curcumin is one of the only natural chemicals that decreases symptoms and may treat the cause by modulating pain and accelerating tissue healing. Curcumin's antioxidant actions protect more than joints and tendons. Free radicals, unstable chemicals that harm tissue, constantly stress aging muscles and nerves. These radicals are neutralized by curcumin, which may protect muscle and nerve function and prevent leg numbness or neuropathic pain, especially in diabetics and circulatory patients. Curcumin's bioavailability has long been an issue. Raw, it doesn't enter well into the bloodstream. Thankfully, current formulas solve this. Advanced curcumin containing piperine, black pepper extract, phytosomal curcumin, and nanocurcumin are widely available and more effective. These advances make curcumin's full medicinal potential available. Standardized curcumin extract at 500 to 1,000 milligrams per day supports joints and inflammation, although needs vary. Most people experience changes within 4 to 6 weeks of steady use, a gradual transition toward comfort and freedom, not a magic bullet. Top 5 daily behaviors for elderly leg strength. Senior leg cramp prevention. Are your legs weakening with age? Do abrupt cramps or stiffness limit your movement? If I told you that a few simple daily routines might maintain your legs strong, steady, and pain-free at any age? This video shows the top 5 everyday behaviors seniors should follow to keep their legs strong and avoid leg cramps. These strategies will improve your mobility whether you want to stay active, avoid pain, or move confidently. Stay tuned for stronger legs and greater independence. Please tell me where you're joining me today before we begin. Leave a remark and ask any questions. Before we begin, subscribe and switch on the notification bell to never miss another healthy and active tip. Start with movement habit. Our legs dictate our independence as we age. From getting out of bed to climbing stairs, they support us. However, too many individuals assume aging will weaken them. This is the truth. Leg strength loss isn't inevitable, it's optional. How to best preserve it? Movement. Movement fuels muscles. Sarcopenia, which begins in our 30s but accelerates beyond 60, occurs when we cease utilizing them. Without frequent stimulation, leg muscles weaken, making rising up from a chair or walking around the block difficult. This is the truth. Not only kids are strong. Science demonstrates that regular and targeted exercise may restore and maintain strong legs in older persons. Whether you're a beginner or trying to improve your routine, the appropriate movements can improve your legs and overall health. Leg strengthening is best done with resistance training, balance, flexibility, and low-impact cardio. Beginning with strength training. Squats, lunges, and sit-to-stands work the quadriceps, hamstrings, and calves well. Start with something simpler if those seem daunting. Repeat standing up from a chair without hands. This simple routine improves leg power over time and simulates daily tasks. Resistance bands or modest ankle weights can challenge your muscles and strengthen them with each workout. Another important factor is balance. Weak ankle and thigh muscles cause many falls. Standing on one foot while hanging onto a chair or doing mild Tai Chi might enhance your balance. Not only do these exercises strengthen muscles, they also train your brain and nerve system to react faster, preventing stumbles. Strength alone isn't enough. Flexibility helps prevent stiffness and provide fluid movement. Hamstrings, calves, and hip flexors should be stretched daily to maintain mobility and prevent muscular injury. A few minutes of mild stretching in the morning or after exercise can keep your legs ready for the day. Low-impact exercises like walking, swimming, and cycling are great for leg workouts without joint stress. Walking strengthens muscles, improves circulation, and maintains bone density, reducing fractures. Consistency is key to this process. Every little bit of work builds strength. Daily habit. 2. Nutrition. Nutrition fuels leg strength, while exercise builds it. Muscles weaken, recuperation delays, and movement strength is lost without proper nutrition. Food is more than sustenance. It's the foundation of mobility, strength, and your secret weapon against aging. Not obtaining enough protein is a significant error for seniors. Our bodies metabolize protein less efficiently as we age, so we need more to maintain and develop muscle. Many seniors inadvertently accelerate muscle loss by falling well below the recommended daily dose. Protein cements your strength. Without enough, the foundation weakens and your once easy legs strain. How much protein do you need? Research suggests older persons should consume 1.0 to 1.2 grams of protein per kilogram of body weight daily. If you weigh 70 kg, 154 lb, you should eat 80-84 grams of protein every day. It's more than hitting a number. Protein intake should be spread throughout the day. Protein-rich foods should be eaten at every meal to assist muscle repair and growth, not just dinner. Protein alone isn't enough. Legs benefit from calcium and vitamin D. Bones get weak and fracture without enough calcium, thus powerful legs require strong bones. Vit D helps the body absorb calcium, which is similarly important. Without it, a calcium-rich diet is insufficient. The best sources? Milk, leafy greens, fortified foods, and sunlight. If eating alone doesn't provide enough, a supplement may be needed. How useful is muscular strength without bone strength? Inflammation can steal leg strength without warning. Chronic inflammation caused by poor diets can cause muscle loss and joint pain, making movement difficult. The remedy? Anti-inflammatory diet with complete foods, healthy fats, and antioxidants. Replace processed foods with lean proteins, omega-3 rich seafood, nuts, seeds, and colorful produce. Every meal fights for or against mobility. Choose wisely. Food is more than fuel, medical, protective, and most importantly, longevity promoting. Well-nourished bodies move easily, recover rapidly, and fight the sluggish decline many feel is inevitable. Third daily habit, Rest. Most people think exercise builds strength, but that's only half true. Sleeping helps muscles grow and mend. Sleep is the body's natural recovery system, repairing muscle fibers, replenishing energy, and strengthening bones and joints. All your leg strength efforts are like building a home on a failing foundation without enough of it. If you're not sleeping properly, your body won't have time or resources to restore what you're working so hard to strengthen. While sleeping, your body releases growth hormone, which promotes muscle and bone repair. Muscle mass naturally falls with age, making this crucial. Lack of deep quality sleep slows recovery and reduces leg strength. Poor sleep weakens muscles, slows reflexes, and increases fall risk. Older adults who sleep less than 6 hours each night have weaker muscles and more mobility issues, according to research. Thus, every hour of sleep loss prevents your legs from regaining power. Strength training and exercise cause micro tears in muscle fibers. Getting stronger muscles from this is good. Without rest, those muscles stay fatigued, making you sore and more susceptible to injury. This is why strenuous training days should be balanced with walking, stretching, or balance activities. Lets your legs rebuild without deteriorating from inactivity. How do you optimize rest for leg strength? First, prioritize sleep quality. Sleeping 7 to 9 hours a night helps your body repair muscles and joints. Go to bed and wake up at the same time each day to control your body's natural rhythms, making it simpler to fall and stay asleep. Avoiding late afternoon stimulants like caffeine and limiting screen time before bed will boost sleep depth and help muscles recover. Better sleep posture matters more than you believe. Leg pain or stiffness can be relieved by sleeping with a pillow between your knees or beneath your legs if you sleep on your side or back. Even simple changes like keeping your bedroom cold and dark can improve sleep quality and help your body relax and rest. Sleep problems aren't just part of aging, as many older folks believe. Poor sleep isn't inevitable with age. Sometimes habits need changing. Prioritizing rest has benefits beyond muscular healing. Improved sleep improves balance, decreases inflammation, improves mental clarity, and increases the immune system, improving health and mobility. Fourth daily habit, hydration. You move, exercise, and eat healthily, but something is amiss. Your legs feel heavy, muscles spasm, and exhaustion comes sooner than usual. Your body may be lacking something basic but vital. Hydration. The muscle's lifeblood is water. Fluid equilibrium underpins all bodily functions, from standing to walking. Your muscles are about 70% water, so even a minor dehydration can impair strength, hinder recovery, and make your legs feel weaker. But here's the issue. Our thirst response decreases with age. That means your body is already deficient and your muscles are suffering before you feel thirsty. Think about it. Ever wake up with stiff, hurting legs? That rigidity goes beyond age. It often indicates dehydration. Without adequate water, circulation slows, oxygen transport to muscles declines, and waste products like lactic acid build up, making action harder. Hydration helps blood flow, giving muscles the nutrition they need to contract, relax, and perform well. It goes beyond muscle movement. Joint lubrication requires hydration. Your knees, ankles, and hips move smoothly on synovial fluid, which cushions every stride. However, dehydration thickens this fluid, increasing friction, stiffness, and discomfort. This can make walking and exercising difficult over time, discouraging movement when drinking more water could heal it. Muscle cramps are another clue your legs need water. Dehydration disturbs electrolytes including sodium, potassium, and magnesium, which are needed for muscular contractions. Muscles spasm and seize as these levels drop, causing painful cramps that can happen at any time, whether you're walking or sleeping. Hydrating helps balance these minerals, minimizing evening cramps and leg muscle pain. How much water do you need? The recommended 6 to 8 glasses per day is a decent starting point, but your needs depend on activity level, environment, and health. Consistency matters. Sip throughout the day instead of when thirsty. Drink water with meals, start your day with a glass, and have a bottle nearby as a reminder. If water isn't appetizing, herbal teas, watermelon oranges, and broths can help hydrate. Some worry about frequent bathroom excursions, especially at night, but skimping on fluids is unnecessary. Change your water intake by drinking more early in the day and less an hour before bed. Not simply drink more water, but stay hydrated throughout the day so your muscles and joints can work at their best. The body was made to move, therefore avoid prolonged sitting. Daily action helps your legs retain strength, circulation, and stability. Modern living promotes long periods of sitting, whether watching TV, reading, using a computer, or resting. Too much sitting causes muscle loss, poor circulation, and balance and mobility issues over time. Worst part? You may not notice it until routine tasks like climbing stairs, standing up from a chair, or walking far become harder. Leg muscles shut down when you sit for lengthy durations. Inactivity causes quadriceps, hamstrings, and calves to atrophy. Use it or lose it has never been more true. Older adults can quickly become feeble due to muscle loss from inactivity, according to research. Sitting too long lowers blood circulation, which can cause leg edema, blood clots, and heaviness or exhaustion when you stand up. Not substituting sitting with intensive workouts is the solution. Break up idle time with frequent moving. The little things you do every day can help you retain leg strength and mobility. Standing every 30-60 minutes, even for a few minutes, reactivates leg muscles and improves circulation. Marching in place, heel lifts, or a short walk across the room can counterbalance the detrimental effects of extended sitting. Another effective technique to increase movement is to utilize your legs throughout daily tasks. Standing while on the phone, doing gentle leg stretches while watching TV, or taking the stairs whenever possible are all good ideas. Standing and shifting weight from one leg to the other can exercise muscles and prevent stiffness. Chair exercises, including sitting leg lifts, ankle circles, and resistance band work, can assist maintain limb mobility without standing or walking. If you walk or exercise for 30 minutes a day, you might think the rest doesn't important. Even habitual exercisers can weaken their muscles from sitting, according to study. The conclusion: sitting isn't bad. Too much stillness is. You strengthen and prolong your legs every time you stand, stretch, or walk. When was your last move? Stand up now if it's been a while. Your legs will appreciate it. Final thoughts. By being active, eating well, getting enough rest, staying hydrated, and avoiding prolonged sitting, you're not just protecting mobility but also investing in your future. Every conscious decision you make makes you healthier and more lively. Growing older doesn't imply slowing down. You can keep your legs strong for years. Consistency matters. Start today, adopt these behaviors, and build a stronger, more confident life. If this video helped, please like it. It helps us provide better content. Comment below with your views, questions, or suggestions for our future topic. We appreciate your correspondence. Subscribe and enable notifications to never miss our latest health tips and insights. See you in the future video and remain informed and healthy.